Cocktail effect.
You can, guys, you can also
اوكي
connect
لا مش
your
هذا.
social media, and even you guys can go live on 2 platforms.
What we do?
So you can also connect 2 social media platforms of yours, and you can go live. So you'll have to log into StreamYard, and then you can also connect it.
Yeah, طب
So
don't,
even
you went live?
I am live right now. Yes,
طب tell us, just tell us.
it is simple. No worries. Okay. Do you want to go live right now? Yes. Okay. Great. So just log into your account. Saad, you'll have to turn on your camera. There are people trying to see who's this Saad. Okay, Sarah is also here. Let me get Sarah up on stage. Sarah, even you please stream it to your accounts. I'm already streaming this on Kryptonite's Twitter and Kryptonite's LinkedIn. Thank you everybody for joining in. This is going to be another fun stream because everyone on the stream is a very good friend. So I'm still waiting for Saad to turn on his camera. I don't know why he's so shy. We'll figure out why he's so shy till he comes back. Great. Now we're having Mo over. For a lot of people watching this on Binance Square, this should be like very interesting because Mo is actually an ex-employee of Binance. He headed the community for MENA and clearly, back with MENA Blockchain Week. So I see that Mo is now connected. Who's connected? What is this? Okay, Sarah has connected. Mo, even you can go live. Oh, now we have Saad. So
GM.
GM. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Lovely. Saad is sitting in a dungeon for sure. Saad is like
Bro, you put me on the spot, man. What am I gonna do?
Bro, check your notifications. Check your messages. Does he pick up calls, Mo?
Only VIPs, sheikhs, CEOs, directors.
Why is Sarah looking so serious there?
I was trying to respond to someone's message.
Okay. Can I request Mo, if you want, even you can go live. It's very simple. Just click on stream to your destination. You can stream it on your X. You can stream it on your Instagram. You can stream it on multiple platforms. The same thing goes with Saad. Great. So by the time these guys check it out, so a lot of interesting things have been happening.
Fixing my ear.
Bro, you're...
You can hear me?
I can hear you. Did you hear everything that I said?
Yes. I'm gonna stream on my just.
Yeah. Okay.
I have Moex here.
Okay.
So
you can stream, but I'm going to mute you because we are live. Okay.
Okay. Let me just. Yeah. You go ahead. I'm just gonna stream.
Yeah, because Mo also has the same habit of mine. We think out loud. So as I was saying, that this is going to be a very special stream because everyone on the stream is a dear friend, and at the same time, we are going to be talking about a series of events happening here in the UAE. But first, let me begin with Saad. Saad, Sarah, and I have a very, very, very old connection because back in the day when UAE was actually kind of shaping up for crypto, blockchain, and all of that, that is when we met Saad, a very young, cute little guy, still trying to figure out, what's happening in this space. And now he's, he earlier actually had the ICP hub for this region, and now is with Hadron. Saad, how you doing, man?
GM. It's nice to be here with you guys. Thank you so much for having us here. Very, very excited for what's to come. This next couple of weeks are going to be crazy. Dubai is about to see something it's never seen before. We're doing something for the community, by the community. one thing that I'm super
It's a nice
blessed.
line. I kind of remember that line. I wonder who gave you that.
What's his name? Which president of the United States? You know.
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, but no, thanks for organizing this, bro. Just to give you guys a quick background, my name is Saad Ariqat. I've been working in the Web3 space for the past 6 years. My first interaction with crypto was actually through one of my family members, my older brother. If you guys are in the region or you heard of like something called Eid, it's like our celebration. We usually, the elders always give the youngers money. And once upon a time, my brother gave me Ethereum instead of cash, and my whole life changed since that day. So yeah, that was kind of the origin story of me in crypto. I'm running now Hadron Founders Club. It's a co-working space, event space, and also an accelerator. We accelerate regularly projects into the Polygon ecosystem as well as other chains. We have a beautiful space out in Dubai, which I'm happy to invite anyone listening to. Feel free to come by. You can find us on Google at Hadron FC. Just show up, come work, shoot some content, spend the day there, join our events. It's a community space. So yeah. And I'm very happy to be working with Mo on MENA Blockchain Week, and super excited to see what's to come.
Absolutely, and you guys can actually go in there, take Saad out for a kadak. He's a pretty well connected guy in the ecosystem in this region, and also they have some great coffees. They have a regular machine, and they also have a very cool espresso machine. If you know how to do it, you guys can perhaps do it, because Sarah and we actually made our own espresso, and it was like, wow, the beans are good. Mo, you're still trying to figure out what's happening. Okay, Sarah, over done. Are you can talk now, or you still want some time?
I can. Yes, I can speak.
Yeah, go. I mean, I'm just fixing my Instagram. Just a second. Yeah, go ahead, Sarah. I will.
You know how to go live on Instagram, or should I tell you? Okay, so I'll quickly tell you. From your laptop, open Instagram.
All good. I'm live on Insta and X. Okay, so yeah,
okay,
ready?
lovely. There you go, Sarah.
Okay. Yeah.
Hello, guys. How are you doing? Mo, so nice to see you. I am here at the Founders HQ, and Saad, always a pleasure meeting you. 2022, one of the key members in the space that I met, who was really very kind. And I actually did my first Kryptonite UAE partnership with Ate. That was something really cool that boosted my entire confidence. How has it been for you at Hadron? How is the preparation of MENA Blockchain Week going on?
It's been crazy. Honestly, you remind me of like the old days, you know, the art meetup. I'm so glad you mentioned it. It's actually something that like the let's say the philosophy of that meetup is, I think, the biggest driver what got me to this point today to be working with Mo on MENA Blockchain Week. So art meetup, we started that during COVID. Just after COVID, like the events started opening up again, and people started to go out again, we knew that people had like this little bit of like, they're missing the human connection. They're missing, you know, going out, interacting, talking in person, you know. So we created this meetup every single Friday for maybe 2 years. We were in the same location at the same time, and it was never a for-profit initiative. It was always just something where we're supporting the community, we're bringing people on stage, letting them present their projects, helping them to get a little bit more exposure, shooting some content for them, having some marketing material for them. There was investors at the event, artists, community members, founders, service providers. It was very, very diverse crowd, and like what our goal was always there is to partner up with different communities and different people in the industry, and that's also where Kryptonite came in. You guys were always very supportive of the meetup. You guys recommended a lot of projects for us to come and talk on stage. You supported us with the media and all that. So that's something where this community-led initiative started for me, and I think the philosophy of that very much translate onto now what we're doing with MENA Blockchain Week, where it's a very community-led initiative. We're not trying to make bank with this conference. We're trying to highlight the local local ecosystem, the local projects, local players that are here. And again, also it's we're coming out of a little bit of a tricky season. There's a lot of events that got canceled. Schools were on and off these days, so people are a little bit they're confused. They don't know what should they do, where should they go. So this is why we created this event, where the narrative really is like community led all across Dubai, activations across the city. But I think I'll give it over to Mo to say a little bit more about
I
the
was exactly
inception.
thinking the same thing, because you have said everything. I don't know what Mo is going to add on to that.
No, I haven't gone too much yet into MENA Blockchain Week. I just was talking about like my personal background with events and how my experience culminated to be now in a position where I can actually help. So I think now this is where Mo can actually talk about the inception of the idea, how it came together, the inspiration behind it, and how far we've come with it, with the support that we've garnered, and so on.
Yeah, hello guys. Yeah, fine, I'm ready. Yeah, peace, guys. Yeah, so thanks first, Vali, Sarah, for pulling this up together. Really appreciated. I'm live on my X and Instagram as well. I know we have many channels now. We are live everywhere. So yeah, Moex is here. Yeah, the humble founder of MENA Blockchain Week. So yeah, I've been into crypto space for 5 years, since 2020. And yeah, I moved to Dubai in the past 2 years. And yeah, the idea born from Dubai to the world. Yeah, a bit of my background. I came from 12 years in business and tech, and 5 years almost in Binance. Then I came up to conclusion that I want to go back to my entrepreneurship, and here we go again. So yeah, what is MENA Blockchain Week? So yeah, it's the idea is the city is the venue in a nutshell. We are not a conference. That's what I always say. There's a lot of people asking us for booth. So MENA Blockchain Week, as Saad mentioned, it's by the community, for the community, and so on. The main idea here is to be like open source, community driven. After token cancellation, we are trying to fill part of the gap. I wouldn't say at this time. So this is like a new initiative. First time happened like in this kind in the UAE or in the MENA region, where like decentralized citywide initiative that open for everyone, and no gatekeeping. Means that anyone would like to be part of our week, no matter if they spending any dirham with us or dollars or anything, we're gonna support them. So this initiative is it's for the community, I would say. Yes, we are the main coordinator, and I mean, it's all about bringing the community together. It's not about like who is leading what. Is what we are trying here. We are facilitating the community events across Dubai with partners like Hadron, like Saad, like Valley from media side, and so on, where we are coming together, guys. Why not? Token cancel doesn't mean like let's go to Bali and chill and relax. Let's not stay home and watch Netflix. Let's build something together. Saad at that time was I think it was in Germany, I think, right? If I'm
Did
not
he say
mistaken.
jail? Did he say jail?
Germany.
Yeah, that's why I came back with no hair.
Yeah, no. No, it's not like that. So yeah, the main concept is like I was in Dubai, Saad was traveling. We have other partners also in discussing, and then we really got like a huge support. So one of the main ideas that I wanted to bring first, I wanted to go to the government and say, hey, we need support. If I got government support, then I go to partners. So I went in parallel to see who is from private sector could join us, who is from the government sector could join us. And finally, we're honored and proud to be supported by Dubai Economy and Tourism under Dubai Business 7 division, where we got today is a big day where we got posted on DET, X account, LinkedIn. Next week, we are going with a huge press release and media coverage across all of UAE. So this initiative, born from Dubai to the world, I would say born from Dubai. The main concept was UAE Blockchain Week, but yeah, then we say why not to scale it up and do it like MENA brand name, and then we can create something in UAE as like part of the the initiative of Proud of UAE, born in UAE. As always, Dubai set the tone of the region. So always things get created in Dubai, and then everyone else copy us. We don't mind people copying us, or we don't mind people to collaborate with us and see. our next version definitely is planned to be in Abu Dhabi. So we're at the moment focusing in UAE, and in the future we might go beyond, like to Bahrain, to Saudi, to Qatar. We never know where other countries will be welcoming us to do the next version. So it's not like one-time thing, and it's not a conference. It's open for everyone who like to bring value, share value, and educate people in the right way. And yeah, I mean, that's it.
I wanna drill down on this point
Conversation
just
is over there.
before.
I think Mo just went on a monologue. The conversation was over. The live is over. Okay, guys, bye bye.
Gian,
sorry.
No, I
Go,
just
go, go.
wanted to drill down on the point. What does it mean it's not a conference? Like what does that actually like entail? What can you expect from the event, right? So when we say it's not a conference, it's not one single location. It's not like a boring hotel ballroom with one stage and then another stage and some booths and whatever, right? It's actually closerly compared to maybe like a side event series, you could say, right? So the reason is that we have, it's fully decentralized, right? It's not one single location, it's across different locations in Dubai. So one of the locations is Hadron FC in Al Quoz. We have another location in TCOM, so some of our partners are activating over there. We have a location in Business Bay, Unbox Communities. We've got another location, DMCC, that will be activated as well. So the idea is, we're not just trying to get people out of the house and to one place. No, we're trying to get people out of the house and around the city. You know what I mean? And this is also, I think, a very big part of how we were able to get the support of Dubai Economy and Tourism. And this was very much a narrative that was appealing to them. The city is the venue, right? This was something that they very much were able to get behind, so that's also kind of where we're at. So it's not like when we say it's not a conference, another part is it's not something that we're doing for profit. It's more something that we're doing for the community, to activate the local community, right? So a lot of the global crypto conferences have become very, 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 just numbers games, right? X amount of visitors, X amount of views, X amount of this and that, and I don't know what, that's not really what we're going for. Like our KPI is not in the views. Our KPI is not in like how many people end up showing up. It's more so in how much can people get behind this idea that we've built, right? How much can, and the response that we've seen was immediate, right? We saw people super excited to jump on, host events, and put them under under the banner of this week. So we were able to garner support from a lot of independent communities. And the idea here is, it's like your event and your rules, right? You host your event, you organize your event, you manage your event. We will support with the marketing, we will support with invitations for guests, we can support with speakers, we can support with partners, and so on. So it's like, between myself and Mo, I think we have solid experience hosting events and community not just hosting events, but building communities, right? So that's, I think, one thing that's a very key distinction here is it's not just about hosting an event. It's more about building a community, building a recurring kind of recurring interest for projects, recurring interest for the region, and so on. So between us, I think we have a lot of experience doing that, and having brought that together and culminated that between us and the people who are supporting us, I think we're onto something beautiful right now, and I'm very excited for this to kick off.
Great. Thanks, Saad, for emphasizing the idea of the conference and explaining that. I mean, and we have ambitious targets, and that's why one of the things we would love from this is to encourage more organizers, community leaders. I have been in community management for a long time, since 2020, and I think everyone would love to could love to be part of this. So we're inviting everyone. It's open invite. Anyone would love to do a workshop, would love to do event. As we always say, your event, your rules. We are not gatekeeping, just putting we have a brand kit ready. We give you a MENA Blockchain logo, just place it there. And then we could support you in venues, we support you in marketing, support in different things. We'll not go over again. 9 days to go. One of the things that say we have a target of 40 events. We almost have around 20 plus events confirmed, more than 20 events confirmed, and the ball keep going. So we're getting a lot of inbounds now. I mean, initially we started where we're reaching people. Now in the moment is like we're getting a lot of inquiries. We want to be part of this. You want to speak at the event. How we can be part of the initiative. We're welcoming everyone. The main goal we have is quality over quantity. At the end of the day, we don't want to just chase noise and stuff. We put an ambitious target, and that's how we can achieve it all together as a one strong UAE community during these challenging times. Yeah, and over to you, Vali, Sarah, if you have any questions or stuff.
No, after you
Wow,
have
you
said
guys actually said so much. I think we have no questions. We are speechless at the moment. I'm sure everybody else watching us have understood what exactly is going to happen and where you are headed. But I just wanted to know that why did you come up with this idea, Mo? How did you just come up with this idea? Is it because the things that the war had started because of that, when people really started losing trust and nobody wanted to come here, and then you wanted to start when you wanted to get in MENA Blockchain Week. How did this thought come into your mind?
I mean, it's always a dream, actually. I wouldn't say just. I mean, the situation. It was like just the trigger, right? So I always wanted to build something for the MENA region. I always like have the feeling of like what like a lot of big brands are like they have headquarters in Dubai or in the MENA region, but they really focus on the external market in Europe and Asia and so on. I always said like why not to build something scalable that can start from Dubai but really like belong to the MENA region. I mean, I'm not like that racist to be like to the MENA region because that's I'm from here. I'm from Lebanon. I moved to Dubai. I mean, I like, for example, you guys older than me in Dubai, right? But we always like city like Dubai is welcoming for innovative ideas, and I have that thought. If there is an so for me, like challenging times is an opportunity, right? And I always had that dream to build something regional wide. And one of the things I was already building, which is where's my ex? I was building the agency, which is like events and community management or event and marketing thing. And I wouldn't stay home. Okay, if the business got affected, I'm still here. I still have the energy. I still have the power. I still have the network. Let's utilize our network. Let's make our dream come true. And I think a lot of people were really like uncertain about the region, and like with these challenging times, we wanted to be in front of everyone and saying, "Hey guys, if we have been here, because if someone like us with a lot of experience pulling out of the region means the region is dead. But when one with a huge experience staying in the region means that's a proof that the region is alive, the community is alive. And how we validated that? We validated that by onboarding more than 20 partners. Actually, we didn't get any single no. We are the one we giving no's to people because that are not aligned with our concept. The concept is citywide initiative. The concept is open source, and the concept is not exclusive to anyone, not even to us. Like I'm not associated to any project, to any token, to anything. The initiative is non-profit at this time, like because of this, where we want to stand with the community and start, and then we build it and scale it across the whole region. And I think a lot of countries missing a lot of big conferences will not go to small countries like Lebanon, like Jordan, like for example, big conferences will not go to Bahrain. They will always prioritize UAE, Saudi, other region, right? So one of the things I want to always build something from the strongest, from my perspective, UAE is the strongest country, Dubai is the strongest city that support innovation. So let's build from here and take this idea. As we can see, a lot of big conferences that JATX born from Dubai, and it went globally. So why not to build something from Dubai to the MENA region? It can always be again every year in Dubai and every quarter in another place. So that's why we can always be loyal to the welcoming. I would say the welcoming home for us. Dubai is our home, and UAE is our home, and then our home could support our secondary homes. I would say outside this the city, the country.
okay, you both have very clearly stressed on this word multiple times, non-profit. Is it because of choice, or is it because there is no liquidity in the market?
I'll tell you more. I'll tell you, Vaibhavv. Look, one thing that I've been lucky, I guess, in terms of the organizations that I've worked with, we never led with a number. We never led with an invoice. We never led with you need to pay me to get advice from me or help from me or support from me. right? So when we say non-for-profit, it's not like we're like a non-profit association, right? That's not the case. But we're not chasing a bag here, right? We're chasing impact. Yeah, and we're not chasing impact for ourselves. We're chasing impact for everyone that's associated with us, right? That being said, coming back to the point, I've always been lucky to be in a position where I can give value and I can provide support and I can provide access and I can provide network connection, whatever that may be, without having to ask for anything in return, right? Now, I see a lot of people in the industry, they try to gatekeep their connections, they try to sort of monetize their networks, they try to monetize introductions and whatnot. I've never worked like that. I don't think Mo's ever worked like that either, right?
Hey,
And
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what I got confused. Like some of the people like could like I was expecting our network to also like ask for at this time everyone like we really have like strong partners like really partner with us like on without usually they got paid to partner with this kind of initiatives, but this time everyone was welcome. I mean, they say guys, we don't have budget to partner with you.
yeah,
I wouldn't want to name one of them. All of majority of our partners are really bringing value. It's a value exchange. First single message of the blurb we send, hey, let's stand with the community, let's bring value together. Value, and we say no budget. And everyone was excited. We was not saying, oh no, let's like we're not in, etc. We were expecting a lot of no's, but because we got a lot of yes and acceptance and validation from our partners, and then this was possible to reach a level where today being announced on the government channel from the first time. And even we received a letter from Dubai Economy and Tourism welcoming MENA Blockchain Week in the safest city in the world. I mean, it's a funny situation. The only, I would say some people won't try to take it exclusive. Talking about like I would say non-profit. Why? Because some of I would say brands, they try to take the initiative as exclusive. Some of I would say, let's just say partners, but some of the brands, without mentioning their name with respect and for privacy, they said, okay, we will be fully support MENA Blockchain Week if you give this exclusivity to us in our location or someone else in our brand. And that's one of the things we say, okay, guys, if that's the case, you're gonna play the way of like money over like the concept and the value. We don't sell our values, we don't sell our morals or integrity. So we always say, okay, let's see how things goes live, and we say, okay, we are not profit initiative, and we're gonna pull this up together and prove to everyone you can't buy the community. The community should join you naturally if you really bring them value.
No, I think, see, what you're speaking, it sounds great. First thing, Saad, you told me that you've never been involved in anything that perhaps, is like token gated or something, but you were a part of BitOasis, and I think
Crypto Oasis.
Sorry,
Crypto
Crypto
Oasis.
Oasis.
Actually, the philosophy that I'm telling you about, Vaibhavv, it started from Crypto Oasis. So in Crypto Oasis, we
But then,
never.
didn't you become a token gated community after a while?
After how many years? Yeah.
Yeah,
But like
yeah.
that being said, the inception of Crypto Oasis was, and even after we became token gated, it's not like we closed off our community to the rest of the world who wasn't in our who didn't have our NFT, for example, right? But like the way that we played it in Crypto Oasis was always like we made connections with people, we facilitated deals, we made introductions, we facilitated investments, all of that. We didn't take commissions from the investments we facilitated. We didn't take clout or credit for the deals that were made at our events, at our offices, from our connections. We always did it for the ecosystem, right? We started to token gate the community after 2 to 3 years, after having consistently provided that value to people and knowing that people will respect and understand the value that we're bringing because we have a track record. And that's when we started to be like, okay, you know what? We have this list of exact benefits and exact deliverables that we will give you as one of our members. And that's when we started opening up like our membership NFTs and stuff like that, right? But that was also, it wasn't just for access to the community. It was actually like for, you can say, like a year-long partnership, a media partnership, support on different on our events, access, let's say, for example, where when we hosted our ecosystem nights, for example, people who are already our members would get a premium access and pre-access to the events. whereas other people, you know, would still be like maybe will have to sponsor, maybe will have to like be on wait lists and stuff like
No,
that,
fair,
right?
fair. I actually agree with you, because I think after a while, if a community somewhere becomes token gated, what happens is, for lack of better words or lack of my weak English, I would say you keep the riffraff away. So I totally agree with you, because over a period of time, especially in crypto, what happens is you would find a lot of guys who are perhaps selling their shelling their meme tokens and stuff like that. So I totally agree with that vision, and I totally agree with the way you guys did function. Mo, let me come to you and let me talk to you about this event series that you are doing. Give me the dates first, right? When is it starting? When is it ending? And what is your ideal dream scenario? Let's figure out what is your ideal dream scenario with MENA Blockchain Week.
Okay, so I mean, the dates are clear, already published on. We're already live, by the way. You can find us on Visit Dubai. You can find us on social media. Just write MENA Blockchain Week on Google, and definitely we are ranked number one. Depends on which country you are, if there's Google Ads. Yeah, so we are running from 18 to 24. This is the series of events that we're gonna run. I mean, the ideal scenario is I want to reach a level where there is. I wake up on Monday. I'm not like saying as myself as Moex, like as a community member. I wake up on Monday or I open my Luma calendar and I see like there's 5 events happening in Dubai, and I get lost where to go. We want to go to that days. Our main objective here is to motivate the community to organize more events. We are happy to have overlap. We are expecting a lot of overlap. Some of our days they already overlap with other events that we also coordinating. Like we are letting people to compete with our events, even because you cannot. We don't want to bring 1,000 to 1,000 people in one place. What we want to do, we want to distribute people across the city. We want to distribute people across the events, and let the people decide where I want to go. Example, in May, and before May, before talking about May 18 to 24, which is the 7 days of events, we have May 14, a private event where we are inviting our partners, speakers, and special guest, I would say, coming to Dubai Founders Queue. That's where, because I'm a member there, we're always building from Dubai, and that's where Dubai Digital Chamber and Dubai Economy and Tourism, they founded like Dubai Founder HQ, like space to let founders build from there. So we build from the ecosystem to the ecosystem. So May 14 is a special event, pre-event launch to MENA Blockchain Week. That's already public. We're already checking every single person registered there. And we also exceeded the week. We just announced the event today officially. We were in a teaser phase in the past 2 weeks. We got 500 registration in the first week. Once we start actually the teasers on the main official week. Our target is to have 5,000 attendees, but doesn't mean like it's cumulative. It doesn't mean like 5,000 in one place. It's 200 in this event, 100 in this event, 50 in another event. It doesn't matter. What matters is the quality over quantity. And yeah, I mean, that's the week in a nutshell. Each day have a different theme. So day 1 is Community and Builders Day. Day 2 will be around payments. I mean, the agenda is really packed. Let me give you a quick glance of each day. I don't know where Saad dropped, but yeah, I would love Saad to speak about.
So I've taken him off stage.
Yeah. So, Saad, you can turn on your camera and let you yeah, because the first week is first day, but let me just open that. Okay, so day 1 is Builders and Community Day, which is May 18. May 19, we have AR and Blockchain Innovation. So day 3, which is May 20, Payments and Digital Banking. And then we have Regulation, Security and Compliance on day 4. Then day 5, RWA and Tokenization. And then day 6, Creators Day and Workshops. And day 7, we're wrapping up with Trading and Exchange Day. As you can see from the agenda, we are not really focusing on pushing people to trade and risk their money. The main thing here is education and not commercializing at this time. Yeah, I mean, I would keep it to Saad to speak about day 1, as he's really focusing on day 1, 2, and 3. Builders, over to you, Saad. So you have some exciting.
Vaibhavv, I see a smile.
Saad, because you had a grin when he said we are not pushing people to trade or something, right? And you kind of had a laugh. Tell me what was in your head.
No, what's in my head is, in the major conferences, right? You have the biggest sponsors, whatever that company is, it's going to be shoved down your throat, in your face, wherever you go. It's not going to be the case in our events, right?
So you
So
you have a major sponsor right now, like someone who spent like $1 million in. If that would have
I'm
been
not
the
going to
case,
show their coin. No, we're not going
you
to show.
shoved it down,
Get,
right?
no, honestly,
We
no.
already got offer. Wait. We got offer of $200,000 for someone to take it exclusive, and we rejected that. I mean, and that's why. Sorry, we didn't want exclusivity to anyone. I mean, no
I,
one would reject in a challenging time. That's $200,000. I
Ali,
wouldn't. I
Ali,
wouldn't if.
I like
we
that.
have DET and our backing, right? We have Vara's support and oversight here, right?
Speaking as well.
We'd be shooting ourselves in the foot if we did that. You know what I mean? I myself have been here long enough to very well understand the local regulations. I've seen Vara's hammer come down on people's heads. Thank God I've never been one of those, because I know how to navigate, at least. But yeah, that being said, look, first day is really for like a community focused day. We have in Hadron Founders Club, we have the honor of hosting the first ever physical location for Ethereum Community Hub over there. So we're gonna have a Dubai Ethereum Community Meetup during that day. We'll have some workshops focused for founders and solo founders, solopreneurs, how to navigate, how to make the most of AI, how to kind of increase your productivity with your interactions with AI, not just as a chatbot, but as a co-founder, as a CMO, as something like that, right? Then on day 2, we're focusing really drilling down on AI, really drilling down on sort of what's the opportunity, what's the gap, talking also about sort of the risks versus the rewards of getting depending on AI, how to do so in a healthy way, how to, where's the where are the limitations right now, where are we going in the future, what has changed in the past couple of weeks and past couple of months in the landscape, because it is a sort of industry where you have to stay up to date on a day-to-day basis. We'll also then next day focus a little bit the discussion on stable coins, payments, and digital banking. This is a focus very much, I think, at the center of the discussion when it comes to Web3 and crypto nowadays. Digital banking, stablecoin payments, AE coin, stuff like that. These are all very hot topics at the moment. I think we're gonna see stable coins really be like a much, I guess, between us crypto people, we're all using stable coins, right? But I think slowly but surely it's gonna be something that's really gonna put a pressure on the global currencies, right? Because as an alternative for the fiat system. So yeah, that's pretty much the first 3 days that what we're looking at. We're still, we're still every day we're still getting new people, new initiatives, new events coming in. So things are changing as we're going along, but you can expect to see more information about details and sessions by Monday, and definitely by the end of next week you'll have a clear cut picture of where we're going to be and what we're going to do.
I mean, I would love to share like a bit, like other than like talking about the agenda. I would just like I already mentioned the rest of the days as well. I don't want to go deep dive on that because that's already follow us on social media and like join our Luma, like subscribe to the official Pass Week. It's free event to everyone. Join us, and then you're gonna always stay updated on what's coming up. I would love to share a bit about our speakers. Let me
Okay.
share my screen.
Before you get your speakers, hold on. Before you get
Yeah.
your speakers, I want to bring Sarah in. Sarah, you with Kryptonite.ae, you have partnered with over 140 events around the world. You have been to a lot of events in Singapore. In 1 second. Okay. So, Sarah, I was saying that you have partnered with over 140 events across the globe. Now, you have been a part of some of the biggest and the most prestigious Web3 events, from Consensus Miami that's happening right now to Bitcoin Vegas to Bitcoin MENA, Proof of Talk. You have been a part of CoinFest Asia, Token 2049, and all these things, right? Now, when I heard you and when you were at the venue, when they were kind of, shooting for they were shooting for the MENA
The
Blockchain
MENA
Week.
Blockchain Week.
You were particularly excited, but I want to ask you, like, seriously, that why was the excitement when you have been a part of some of the biggest events, right? I would like to know that from you.
See, firstly, I got emotional more than excited. I was very emotional because MENA Blockchain Week is very special. I started off my journey in the UAE with very big dreams for a decentralized uh, a roadmap for myself. I think this was the only place where I was able to prove
What do
myself,
you mean
saying
by a
that.
decentralized roadmap? I'm sorry. What does that mean?
So the journey that we wanted to start off
No, no,
in the space of crypto.
you said decentralized roadmap. What do you mean by that?
Yeah. By which I mean that we only knew that there are certain we knew that there are um, these websites and the social media platforms where it is centralized, and I was first part of a decentralized social media platform in 2021, where I got all the possible support from all over the world. We had creators um, from various part of the countries, and they've supported us in all possible ways. It was back then called as BitCloud, where I met Mario Nafal, and he supported and joined in hands with me for this new venture called as the Miss Creative Fund, where we invested and supported female creators on that same platform. And since then, the journey went on in the space of crypto. I came here to UAE with with no expectations, probably because the entire world said that you cannot do it in this space. This space is not for women at all. And here is where I got a chance to prove myself, not just as a mother, but as an entrepreneur, a founder. So I got emotional while recording that video, as well as excited at the same time. And I would like to thank Mo and his entire team for giving us this opportunity to be a part of MENA Blockchain Week. Thank you so much.
Great.
Thanks for all your support. I mean, we appreciate it as well. We're happy to have you.
I also want to ask you that, since you're the media partners, with so many others, I don't think Mo has updated his website with Kryptonite yet. It's still going on. But then, being as the initial supporters of
wait, you didn't give me the logo yet. Publicly speaking.
No.
that's why I'm late to the party. I think I'm missing the logo. I mean, because we work closely, like we forgot ourselves. It's like when I start working, I forgot to introduce myself.
No, that's okay, because I did see the website and we did see the media partners and the speakers, but we didn't see the people who kind of initially were there to support you. I saw your video too. Brilliant video, by the way. In fact, you should send it to me. We can play it for everyone here, or in fact, even you can play it for all of us here. It's a very well shot video. But then let's talk. Saad, are you there? Because the camera is off. That's why you're off stage. Saad is busy with some stuff at home. He's cooking, and I don't know what. I hope it's good. Let's talk about the entire effect of MENA Blockchain Week. You were talking about your speakers. Tell me who are your star speakers that you are really pumped about, because at the end of the day, whether we sit in a conference, whether we listen or we don't, speakers are the one that actually bring in all the the crowd. Speakers are the showstoppers for the event, where everybody comes to watch them.
Sorry, I'm just updating something on the website while you're speaking. I mean, in terms of our top speaker, let me just share my screen. Can you put up the screen? Because we have really a lot of amazing speakers joining us. I would say, who is like the top? I would say like really kudos to Dr. Marwan, his support, and he's our main first speaker who joined us. He's from the Dubai Blockchain Center and CEO of AI at the DET. We have Dr. Aisha, Assistant Vice President at VARA, the Virtual Asset Regulatory Authority. We have Dr. Mohamad AlHusseini, Vishal, have Alice from CoinMarketCap, Sucker from D2A2, Nabil from Innovation City, have Dima from Hacken. It's hard to name them all, but I would say like a lot of good friends like Yana, Alenka, Faraj, Marwan. I wouldn't go through all of the list. Sorry to not mentioning everyone, because we really have a list of more than 50 speakers to be updated on the website. That's why we're finalizing the agenda at the moment, and then we're gonna pull up all missing speakers on the website, all missing logos of partners on this. But this is like a bit of the hook. Yeah, definitely we have also speakers from Binance. It's my favorite. Since we are on Binance Square as well, we have someone from Binance, but to be added.
Okay, because though I know a lot of details in person, but would love to understand that how is the community supporting you? Who has really been very active here? I'm talking to you like in terms of folks who you worked with earlier. Because see, once you work with a big brand like Binance and then you move out on your own, right? A reality hits you. I think I've told you that when we met in Bali. The reality hits you. Then you see that who's your friend actually for your designation and who is your friend because they are your friend. So do you see that change? Because a lot of us who perhaps work with big organizations and want to quit to start our entrepreneurial journey like yourself, what is one piece of advice that you would like to give them?
I would say, yeah, look, we have a lot of friends who stay friends, I would say, not attached to a title. And there is a lot of people like here that I would consider them like there is two types of friends I have, in my network. There is business friends. I wouldn't blame them if they are not like have interest or common business opportunities with us. That's fine. If we no longer communicate, those are business friends. But the real friends who stay really longer beyond, like who we drink really tea together, we drink coffee, out of the business, we just like talk and ask culture, how are you? Like when we travel and stuff, like yourself, bro. So we have traveled a lot on multiple places outside like the Binance conversation, right? But definitely I don't blame people. That's fine. And even myself, I do get disconnected from people sometimes I don't have business opportunities with. However, there's still a lot of few names that who really now supporting us in this initiative. Like we have yourself, I would say. Definitely we are here. I don't want to I don't want to missing to say thank you for you and Sarah as well. Definitely we have Alenka, one of our main supporters, a friend. I didn't know even her. I met her after Binance the journey, not before. I have a friend like Julia. We have Saad with us here. So I know Saad, yes, when I was on Binance, but we never get any business conversations before. But fine situation, we work together after. I would say there is some people who I work with when I was in an organization when I left, and that's the reality of the life. You have to accept the reality. Everyone's chasing business sometimes. And that's fine. But I really appreciate everyone who's supporting us. Who's also supporting us? Like we have Dr. Mohamad AlHusseini. He's not with us today, but he's supporting us definitely behind the scenes. We have Benahayan, so Tech Valley is supporting us. Nawab from Bitcoinin. So I have some community partners. If you look at our community partner, you will see that really each one of these community partners are really have like the founder or the team members really supporting us. Even with the media partners, it's a funny situation. I never worked with these media partners, not all of them before. And this time we managed to work with them together because what bring us this time together was the community, not a brand. I don't promote that much. I'm X this or X that because I like to be loyal to where I start. Because for me, it's like I would really grateful to the time that I had on Binance where I learned a lot of experience. And definitely, for example, Saad would be always grateful to Crypto Oasis for the time he worked there and he pulled things together. So personally, I would say grateful to all the experience I gained at Binance at that time, where I now would be able to stand as a graduate from Binance and say, okay, now I can set my journey and start back to my entrepreneurship. It doesn't need to be a crypto project or a token. It can be something else. And here we're bringing a blockchain community driven initiative and to the community. And that's how we all grow. So I started as a community member. I moved to an angel as a volunteer. I became a community lead. And then now I graduated where I can set the tone and moving forward to start building again.
Yeah, I don't know, just wanted to double down on the fact Dr. Marwan, Dubai Blockchain Center, they've been really key in this whole initiative, and the support that we've gotten from there has been unparalleled, honestly. And I have always to give credit where credit is due. I mentioned him earlier, but I mention him again. My brother Sakar, you know, he's very much inspiration for me. He's taught me a lot. I think my whole presence on stage very much inspired by him, and also the support that we're getting with them is unparalleled. So it's also very important, I think, to mention that what you said can be true when, you know, the relationships are really on the surface and it's only like, again, chasing a bag or chasing a KPI. But I think I've been blessed and lucky enough to keep relationships very very open from that sense. So again, when we knocked doors, when we reached out to people, even if we haven't spoken to these people in months and months, if the last business interaction between us and these parties was years ago, they were still ready to support and jump on board. We got, like Mo said, we got very little no's in terms of people to jump on board. That partially goes, I think, onto our relationship and the way that we've kept these up, but also goes onto the way that we've positioned this event as really a community initiative. So yeah, that's really it.
Great. We are almost at the end of the live stream. We have got another 10 minutes since we do this for an hour every day. This is our 10th episode, by the way. We have had some phenomenal guests in the past and a crazy lineup in the next week. I think next Monday we are having two of the biggest community guys in the world when it comes to crypto. We are going to have Lou from Crypto Mondays, the founder, and we are going to have a very dear friend of mine, Wit, who is the president of the Liberland, the country that runs on blockchain. The prime minister of the country is Justinson. So I'm really looking forward for the next week. But since this is a conversation where we are culminating the entire week of Aura 8, brought to you by Kryptonite.ae, let me give you some quick stats about Kryptonite.ae. In the last month alone, we have got close to about 500,000 of impressions on our website. We have over 140 and growing live event partnerships. You name the smallest event or the biggest event, we are a part of it. I personally have been very lucky and very lucky that I've got an opportunity to share my vision, share my conversations in over 75 odd crypto events around the world, from the Europe, from the Southeast Asia and the MENA region. And doing these lives every day, the objective is to bring in interesting people from this space who are doing interesting stuff. And also, we are not just going to be limited to Web3 or crypto. That's why this is, the series is called Aura 8. We are going to have people from all over across the fintech platform. Sarah is also working on a very interesting guest list. We kind of have speakers confirmed for the next 2 months, but then, we are going to bring in people who actually matter, like Mo and Saad, who are organizing the MENA Blockchain Week, an event which would perhaps be a refreshing addition to the city, not just during these times where not much of action is happening, but also in the times when a lot of action is happening. Now, I have personally been a part of the events industry now close to about 19 years, or rather, about 19 years. I have seen Web2 events, I've seen now Web3 events, and even seen somewhere Web 2.5 events. In fact, even Web 1 event for that matter. Now I feel old. But then I want to ask you, Mo, since you were in Binance and you're part of organizing Binance Blockchain Week, give me 3 top things at an event that is extremely non-negotiable for you.
I mean, it's hard question. For me,
What
look,
do you think?
for me, three.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, three. I would say I am a practical, technical guy. I would say I came from 12 years of technical background. I would always focus on really AV system. I would say. So this is number one for me because what matters when it comes to event is like the content that will be provided at that event, and then how people will listen is via a good sound system and a good screen, if needed, a screen, right? So this is one
So
of the top things I always prioritize.
production being one, okay. Second and third.
Sorry, so as I said, like AV system, audiovisual system is number one for me. The priority. Number two is the management and the security, ensuring that the crowd is managed well. There's registration at the door. There's the capacity is managed properly. Crowd management, security, I would say. Security is the key. And number three, the food. I always ensure in my event there is good food. I'd say, yeah, I mean that's for me the third priority, I would say.
Absolutely. I've personally been so spoiled in the Middle East that at times when we go to Singapore or we go to Europe and then we're like, do you have something to eat? Oh no, we just have finger food, or there's nothing, or there's a bar. You need to go and bite on your own. We don't have that culture here. People are really giving and very well coming. Sarah, let me ask you, what are your top three non-negotiables at an event? Since even you have organized a lot of events with proof of collabs, tell us that.
Non-negotiable is a good sound system, food, and crowd.
Don't, Sarah, don't copy everything.
Yes.
So don't copy what. So
Okay.
Saad, it's difficult for you. Like you can't.
Good speakers, good lineup.
No, you can't copy what Mo said.
Yo, Vaibhavv, bro. What do you mean?
What else is left? Oh, good venue.
And then you make me go last, and then I can't say anything, bro. What are you saying?
Good
What are you
venue.
saying?
No, I will go last. So good venue, okay. Then
I mean, the venue is non-negotiable. Come on. So venue is the baseline. Without a venue, where are you going to do event? Could be online, right?
It's fair. It's fair.
Having a venue near public transport is supremely important. Sorry, Saad, but yeah, back in the day, I traveled, Sarah and I, we traveled using the metro, and we know when you have to start walking, and we have been to the Al Circle Avenue, we had to walk a lot. So, venue is a very fair point. Two more, Sarah?
I think food and speakers. That is what comes in my mind.
Okay, speakers. Okay, so she has said two. Okay, go ahead.
So I think number one, and this is something that I learned from Crypto Oasis, okay, is curation, right? So when we were doing events and we were arranging seating and seeing who's coming and who's sitting where, we were literally planning who sits next to who sits on the same table as who, and so on. So we will make sure that the conversations during the event are valuable. Curation is absolutely important. Number two is, I would say, let's say in terms of relevance, right? That the event is relevant to whether it's crypto is very mercurial, right? Every season we have a certain hype cycle, we have a certain narrative, that's our focus. So relevance is very important as well in terms of what's hot right now. You need to make sure that you have that represented at the event. And I think last, and this is something I think looked past, especially I think learning now with MENA Blockchain Week, this is something that I've learned is compliance, right? Compliance to the local laws and local regulations is super, super, super important. Locally, I think you need to understand that it's very different when you host an event in a free zone versus when you host an event in the mainland. The people that you need to get permissions from change from place to place. So I think this is something super important. And with MENA Blockchain Week, especially because we've got the support of the Dubai government and so on, we've had to be extremely diligent with every single step on the way, every single permit, every single person, every single venue. Everything needed to be documented and permitted and so on. So yeah.
Interesting. Now, I'll give you my 3 takes, considering an experience of over 20 years in all sort of formats. And luckily, I've even been to many crypto events around the world. The first thing is, Sarah said speakers and he said sound systems. I would say great moderators, because at an event I've seen people asking the same questions to everybody, like what I just did, right? Give me your top 3, give me your top 3, and give me your top 3. Now, once at the end it's okay, but then when you ask the same question over and over again, like Saad had this problem, like what else am I going to add on, right? So I think moderators are very important for a good conversation. The second, I would say, is merch. A merch, the quality of merch makes an event. Somebody in Binance, you should have been the first one to, bring this up, because I think Binance always has had the best merch, because it's not just about giving out a T-shirt, but it's about the quality of it, right? That someone is going to actually wear it, or would it do a hand, or would do a hand me down. Now, if I do a hand me down to my cleaner or to my gardener, the impact is not there, right? For example, Trust Wallet, they gave me a very cool vintage bomber jacket. I wear it very often. In fact, even the last time when I was in Hadron, I was wearing that jacket, right? So giving out good quality merch, it could be limited in number, but giving a good quality merch is extremely important for any event, for any brand. Number 2. And number 3 is actually food. Food is supremely important. You go to Token 2049, they have a plethora of sweets, because you need blood sugar. You're talking to so many people. You need to make sure that you have the energy there. So, but then I'm not going to mention food because he mentioned food. The other thing that I'm going to mention is mapping out the area well, like a part of curation, but mapping out the area well, knowing what is happening where, right? You go to an event, you have no freaking idea. You have to open your maps. You have to kind of figure out, what is happening where. So since you said the curation bit, I'm going to take that away. But the last thing I would say is the brand associated with it, right? Because when we go to an event, we kind of gauge an event because we have been to so many events. Saad, I'm sure you will agree, because Mo is mostly gone to a Binance event, so that's a bit different for Mo. But then Sarah, correct me if I'm wrong, that when we go to an event, we see the partners associated with it, the sponsors that are there, or rather the logo game, right? That kind of defines the people would be there, what I can talk to them about business, is it relevant to my project, and all of that. So I think these 3 things are perhaps like the top for me. Now, if I have to culminate everything that everybody said, Mo said great production. Of course, without a great production, you're not going to create that impact. So 100%, because even if the speaker is great, I mean as an individual speaker is great, if the PA system or if the audio system is kind of wonky, it's going to kill the entire vibe. So absolutely there. The second thing, Mo, you mentioned was food. What did you mention before food?
Food, bro. Food.
No, before food.
Big belly.
Huh?
Before food.
Security and
Security,
yeah, I think
exactly. Security and crowd management. Yeah.
Yeah, the crowd management, which I think is a part of curation in more than one ways. So food and PA system, I absolutely agree. Sarah, what did you mention?
Venue, sound, and food. Sound system.
Venue, yes, venue is very, very important. Something which is easily accessible, irrespective of where you are, and a lot of parking, which is a key. Because if you're driving and then you have to look for 20 minutes for parking, that's a bummer. So that's there. Basically, for everybody watching us, this this is what it takes to actually get a great event. And MENA Blockchain Week is here. And Saad spoke about the curation, supremely important for getting the right people together. And most importantly, not just getting them once, but getting them over and over again, right? Because when you do it over and over again, you have the people coming in. I think that's the beauty of, curation. And what else did you say, Saad? You said, and compliance. You cannot mess with compliance. I remember doing an event in Bali, and the guy told me that, I told him, what about the permission and all of that? He said, don't worry, give me a bottle of something and give me some extra cash. We'll take care of the local panchayat, which is Banjar. It is called a Banjar there, which is like the local little government for that area. So different places, different ways. The beauty of Dubai is that you just need to follow the ABCD and not like India or
Exactly.
Indonesia or
Yeah,
maybe like
exactly.
Lebanon. I don't know the rules, but I'm guessing it is pretty flexible out there. So I think these things make a great event, and I'm sure MENA Blockchain Week is going to be that recipe to make sure that all of us out there have a great event. Is there any last words on this stream that you guys want to say? Sarah, will begin with you, and then we'll let the boys take over.
I would like to wish the MENA Blockchain team and Saad and Mo for their the entire series of events. But I have a last question for y'all from y'all. It is that the ticket that you'll have is for all the events that are being hosted, or it's just for the MENA Blockchain Week, the main event that's happening?
So we have basically the sign up that people are signing up to right now. Will give access to all of the events during the week. However, if you guys, we will also closer to the dates publish individual sessions and individual events for people to sign up to.
Okay.
Sarah, there is no main event happening. Who told you there's a main event happening?
I think Sarah's referring to the main general access pass that we have on the
Yes, the
Luma.
general access pass. Yes, but
yeah.
but there are 20 odd events that are happening across, right?
Yeah. We'll by the end of it, we'll have at least 30 to 40 events happening, inshallah.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much for this. I really
Thank
have
you.
to jump. I think Mo, any final words?
No, I'm just saying thanks also as well. Thanks guys for hosting this up. It was great sharing more updates about MENA Blockchain Week, and I think in the coming days we will have some Twitter spaces. We'll have more activations coming up. Cheers.
Everybody, thank you so much for coming over and joining us. Keep an eye on the Kryptonite.ae website. The key takeaway of this conversation will go up there. And at the same time, something really important is go down to the MENA Blockchain website. What's the website? MENA Blockchain? What?
MENABlockchainweek.ae.
MENABlockchainweek.ae. Go to the website, register yourself, and let's see you there. Thank you so much once again.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.
Bye, guys. Take care.